Yeah.
So this week I watched Zodiac in
Oh, love it.
4K. So Zodiac is one of my favorite films, and I finally, because it was the anniversary, so I added the Zodiac page on my website. So I don't
Oh,
if you've not checked it out, but
I'm checking it out right now.
I did quite a few. I mean, and some of these locations I visited like almost a decade ago, I think. So I've been sitting on some of this for quite a while,
Do you mind if
but that
we take a share?
yeah, yeah, pull it up. So um
I do love this movie, Robert. I
yeah.
think there's like three layers that just they all work. David
Oh, I
Fincher,
still yeah.
genius.
Yeah, I still love it. So but yeah, so the opening scene and I do know this was over 10 years ago to find the houses when they go pick up Mike. And so nobody
Oh,
at that time, nobody had found those locations. And so, and I was like, I got it. And I was watching all the behind the scenes. And so I figured out it was Long Beach finally, you know. And so I was going,
oh,
and because I was watching behind the scenes and I could, I think they said Long Beach or whatever. And so I was just going through and looking for the same houses that had the
wow.
same window structures and so, because I don't think there's any house numbers, but so I did find it. And actually, I had a YouTube video at the time that
Oh, really?
was driving along. Yeah, actually, it was. I know my dad
Is it
was
still
taking.
up?
I think it's still up. I can try to find it to you, but yeah. So I'll pull it up as I'll look for it as you're looking through here.
Great job
Uh,
on this page
but
too.
yeah.
And sorry to
Okay.
interrupt you, but I just want
Yeah.
to just compliment you on such a great job with these matchups.
Oh,
And if you haven't seen Zodiac, this scene where they're driving, I can't describe the cinematography, but it feels like you're there in July 4th in 69. Like it's just such a beautifully shot movie. Um, this movie is so underrated. It's great.
yeah. So
Sorry.
yeah. No, go ahead. So you can keep flipping through.
Okay.
But yeah. So I did get a good shot of the diner, but there's Mr. Ed's down there
Mr.
in
Eds.
in Long Beach. Let's see what else do we
What kind
have.
of is this near the aquarium in Long Beach?
I don't remember now. I like it's been that long, so I can't
Okay.
remember. So yeah,
No, it's great.
yeah.
It's a great
So
page.
this I'd found many, and so obviously this is up
Wow.
on Kellam Avenue because I kind of you kind of recognize like the house that you see in the far kind of background. That's like the house from was it The Strongest Man in the World, and
With
it's
Kurt
been used.
Russell?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
nice.
been used in many films. So
Oh
and
yeah.
actually it's in a film that another film I'll be mentioning that I just watched. So.
Oh, we're hitting on all
So yeah,
cylinders.
yeah. So, and then back to San Francisco. So this was the school, actually the back of the school, and then
Augello Boulevard.
yeah.
Why did they do locations in Long Beach and San Francisco? Was it
Well,
just because
obviously
San
this
Francisco's
is
where it happened, but
yeah, this is so a lot of it they just kind of had to shoot in San Francisco, and I think probably just economics wise, or it was just easier to go back and
okay.
forth. So, but and then we have the reverse shots since I am try to be a completist
Oh,
and
nice.
so forth.
Oh, that's great.
And then we have the San Francisco Chronicle, so which is where he works as a cartoonist.
Very cool.
So
Very cool.
no longer the best part of San Francisco, but and then if you keep
No.
going down, let's see. These are just reverse shots of him going to work. So
Oh,
credits
cool.
still running.
When did you do these locations? I'm sorry.
I think it was 2015 maybe. So about 10 years. It'll be 10 years because
Fairly looks the
um
same.
yeah, so I think it's 15 10 years at least. So this is the actually is the back of the Chronicle where the mail truck comes
Oh,
and they
cool.
kind of follow the letter and so forth. So this is actually is the back of the
Wow.
Chronicle.
Oh, you
So
found it.
yeah, so
Robert knows. A few
good
more
for them.
shots of the
Yeah, yeah,
Chronicle.
yeah,
Makes me want to get a subscription to the Chronicle.
yeah. Is it still around? I
I
don't
was going to
know.
ask you.
Who knows? So let's see, we can flip down a little bit more. So yeah, keep going. These are just some more. This is actually also you can see the back of the Chronicle there that he goes to the bar.
Oh, yes. Jake
Um,
Gyllenhaal walking. That's a
there
great
he is.
shot.
Yeah. So that's
Bar.
bar. So
Just
if you
bar.
didn't know, yes.
Mort's.
Then yeah, Moritz to go to later, and then let's
I'm
keep.
sorry. Was this a facade Mort's, the sign, or was that
I
a
th
real?
I think it was all fake. Yeah, I don't know if it
Got
was
it.
actually. It didn't look like a bar to me, so it was kind of open. So
Okay.
um,
Oh,
and
this is
then
LA. You can
yeah,
tell.
so this is we're back. So if you behind them would be kind of the house that we were looking at uh earlier up in
Oh,
Los Angeles.
Kellam
So
Ave.
Yep. So the cross street, they're on Douglas Street here, but
Douglas Street.
Kellam Avenue is where
Oh
they were
yeah.
before. So
Oh, cool.
same spot. You
And
just
that
picture
bus is still in use by the school district, I'm
it
sure, because we don't have any
probably is.
money.
It's probably authentic. So
Okay. Sadly,
uh,
that might be true.
it could be. So
Yeah.
this was the thrift store in San
Oh,
Francisco, which
nice.
I'm curious, it might have been the thrift store at the time. I don't know, but
Now it's a Sterling Bank and Trust.
bang, Sterling Bank and Trust. Yeah. So
For some reason, I have a feeling you don't like San Francisco that much.
I do not.
Okay.
I know people love it, and I just did
I
not.
love it.
So yeah.
But
So
you don't like
yeah,
it's overrated for you, right?
it is. Yeah. So
Okay.
this is where Original Joe's was located. So I've
Oh yeah.
no longer signed there, but that's where it was. You can see a couple matchups, and
Wow,
then
you really went all out in this page.
I did. I mean, if I like a movie, I try to, and San
Yeah.
Francisco is not easy to navigate. I mean, it's just
No,
not
no,
as
it's
easy
not a grid.
as LA, but
No.
the Riverside Police Department is Culver City, of course. So,
Also in feud.
yep, I recognize this because the pool across the street you can see in the background. So, if you go a little bit further, you'll see the is where the Crave Inn from Nightmare on Elm Street 4 is. So,
On this thread right
yeah,
here.
yeah. I mean, you can't see it,
The
but
Crave Inn is here.
well, it's across the street. If you
Okay.
There's a pool and stuff like that. So I recognized, and then
Oh
I know
yeah.
later they used this in Feud and some other places. So it's a library, I think, in Culver City.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Great find.
make it work. So I think this was the trailer park. I don't have my notes, but
Oh.
I think at the time I found it, and obviously it's no longer, there's barely trailers there now, but it
Oh,
could
you
be
can
just,
tell it used to be
yeah,
something.
yeah. So I think this probably has been so long, it's not even that anymore.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yes.
Like Harold and Edna's in three, there's just
Yeah,
remnants.
yeah, that's it. So
Oh, nice.
Um,
Wow,
the
you really did your homework.
exterior of the theater is in San Francisco. The interior was in Angeles. It doesn't say this on
Wow.
my website, but unfortunately, the interior no longer exists.
Oh,
Yeah, but
unfortunately. But
unfortunately, yeah,
but this is a great matchup
yeah.
here.
So obviously, you think look
Wow.
at that, and then David Fincher they probably CGI'd out the light pole and stuff like that because it just didn't work. But
Oh, yeah,
in front of the
yeah.
theater. But so then we have a real location. So at Cherry and Washington. So for most of the night scenes, it was all on set. But if you go down a little bit to the next one, so they did go to the actual place in real life where Jake is dropped off, and
Oh, yeah.
um,
Yeah, they did.
yeah, Mark Ruffalo is kind of watching him, and
It's a great scene.
yeah, so if he kind of goes around the block and
Wow, nice job. You really
thanks.
went all out on this page.
And if you
I
go
mean, you
down
always
to
do, but
well, well, I know, but yeah, so there's Jake getting out of the car. So, and this is where it actually happened in real life. So, so they put there actually is this firebox there. If you go back one photo,
I'm sorry.
but if you go back one
Oh,
more,
yeah.
yep.
Oh, well,
So
yeah.
there's a more modern one, but they put a older
What
version
is that
that was still.
for? An alarm?
I think it's a fire, yeah,
Really?
emergency alarm, yeah. So,
Nice job.
but yeah, so there you go.
Oh, I know where I've been
Yeah,
here.
we've been here many times. So, and
Yeah.
we were there not too long ago for I guess I was there for impeachment and the Menendez brothers and earthquake and yeah,
Yes. It's right on Wilshire. I went here when I was looking for the where RFK was shot, the
mm,
Grove. And
gotcha.
I was like walking around. I was like newer to
Yeah,
LA and I found this. It's a cool
yeah,
location.
yeah. So it's one of my favorites.
Great
So,
shot.
they went back in San Francisco and
Nice. McAllister Street. This was the Chronicle, right?
no, so this is by next. You
Court.
see City Hall in the background. So this
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
more downtown
But
or
in the film, was this the courthouse or something?
no, I think it was. I can't remember what it's supposed to be. The signs might say, but
Yeah. San Francisco City Hall too is a
yeah. So
landmark. It's
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. But yeah, there we are leaving. Everything's about the
Nice.
same.
This is a great page.
Yeah.
Did you film all of these on shoot all these when you were doing the James Bond stuff in San Francisco and
Yes. Yeah.
Star
That's
Trek?
probably around that
Okay.
time. Yeah. So,
Oh, this is a
the
great
next one,
shot.
yeah, I didn't do very good here because these aren't screen specific shots, but this is the Warner Grand Theater in San Pedro that I was there for Madonna and some other stuff. Um, But yeah,
Which
those
later on we'll get into the Blonde
oh,
Ambition tour.
ambition tour. There's the bathroom. Yeah. But there's
Take
one a
a bow.
grand. Now this next one I'm not too sure about, but it seems like so when they go visit Charles, he visits Charles Fleischer. It
Oh yeah,
seems to
creepy
me this was
scene.
shot here. It looks the same to me. Um,
Douglas Street?
yeah, so this is actually right in front of the bus stop. And this
Really?
is, yeah, right. But yeah, so all of this is in a half
Interessante.
a block area. So, and the way it looks, I'm pretty sure this is
Oh, that has to be it.
where it was shot. Yeah. So I'm not quite sure. There's big fences now I can't see, but I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure about
people
that.
do
So
that all the time with changing the windows.
yeah,
I think you're probably right.
yeah. So,
When they
but
this is when they visit Fletcher, right?
yep, yep.
Fletcher, whatever his name is.
One of the good scenes. But
Nice.
the Vallejo Police Department, which you might recognize from True Blood. This was the True Blood Police Department
Yes.
at the
Good
time. So
call.
yeah.
You've seen that in many True Blood
Mm, yeah,
episodes.
absolutely. So, and if you go the, yep, I don't say the word unfortunately, but
But it is unfortunate that it's been demolished and
it's been
replaced with a
demolished.
hotel.
Yeah. So sorry, kids, you can no longer visit here. So
Oh, you can't.
yeah, but anyway, so
I like this actor too, Elias Koteas.
yep, yeah. So
Great James
it was a
Bond.
great, yeah. He has a great cast. There's a lot more people
Great
than I always
cast.
forget. So what do we have next? There I am. And it
I just
says
want to
City
look
of
at the
Bon Temps.
shirt.
That so it was set up if you read the sign for True Blood at the time. So when I
Oh
visited,
yeah. Great job, Robert.
yeah.
Tweety Boulevard, Southgate.
Yep. And here, yeah, here we are at the
No
hardware
way.
store, which is also one of my favorite scenes. So here's where
Me
Jake
too.
walks in, and yeah, I think I have a picture near the end. Yeah, there actually was a guy getting keys made. If you go back one picture,
Oh, let me
uh,
see.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's great.
yeah.
That's
So
great.
I was trying not to be the creeper, but I
No,
was like,
you had to.
yes,
You have to.
somebody's making keys at the time. So I just love that scene and that kind of dead stare that he gives. So
I'm gonna have to add this to my list after Superman. It's been a
yeah,
minute.
it's
It's a
good. So
classic.
yeah, there's Old Ontario Airport.
Oh, cool. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's like a ghost town.
It is, which I think it still exists. I haven't been there in a while, but it's nice to. It was used in what's that Leonardo DiCaprio movie where he's bakes
Catch me if
being a
you
pilot?
can.
Yeah, yeah, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's been used in a lot of different things. So
It's a great filming location.
yeah. So
Oh, nice shot.
oh, that's just my foggy San Francisco shot. Not quite the same, but I included it for reference. So
One day we're gonna move the show to San Francisco and you'll be forced to move
oof,
there.
I will not go. I will not go. But yeah. So there's Zodiac. Yeah. Well, Mr. Dermot
Ah, there you
Mulroney
go.
and Mr. Charles Fleischer.
He's great. Oh, that's great. These are great.
Yeah,
Oh, can you
actually,
tell us where these were?
I think that was the so Dermot Mulroney was at Sundance uh that I met him there.
Okay.
And then Charles Fleischer, actually it was I met him the same year this movie came out, so that's why he probably looks exactly the same. And
He does.
yeah, I met it. This is
Oh yeah.
2007 at the night.
He just got off the set.
Yeah, he's just like I just came out to do this convention. So
That's a
anyway,
great page. He just
thanks.
came out to do the convention.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
Zodiac filming locations, listeners.
yes. So